Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Mr. Secretary, for being here today. I want to address something that we've talked about before, and that is the Federal Highway Administration's proposed greenhouse gas emissions performance measure to force state departments of transportation and metropolitan planning organizations to cut carbon emissions stemming from transportation on the national highway system. You know, I've voiced my concerns about this in opposition to this proposal, which demonstrably exceeds the administration's authority. The policy was specifically considered and disposed of during negotiation of the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act. The Federal Highway Administration announced its final rule last November despite not having the authority to do so, and as a result, 22 states sued as part of 2 separate lawsuits. This spring, 2 federal courts found that the rule exceeds the Federal Highway's statutory authority. Yet now we learn that you're going to appeal that ruling. Can you tell us why? Why are you squandering time and resources to appeal a decision that's been adjudicated in court, and clearly you had no authority to make that rule? So explain that, if you would.
Sure. I'm not going to comment on our courtroom strategy. What I will say is
I'm not asking for that. I'm asking for the sense behind why you're challenging the ruling when you clearly didn't have the authority.
We don't believe that that's accurate. And of course, we will comply with any and all relevant court rulings. That's what we're doing in the meantime.
Let me ask you this. How much is this setting you back? And by you, I mean the Department of Transportation, and by Department of Transportation, I mean the American taxpayer. How much is this costing?
I haven't seen a costing in terms of hours of work spent on this.
That's a shame. You know, you got $661 billion to the Department of Transportation in the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act, $661 billion. And the things that we should be focusing on, like, for example, parking spaces for truck drivers.